gonna
In all honesty, this time around, we're coming at you a little differently. But it's booze. There's some booze here.
That would be
Cracker
really
Jack.
good. 'Cause clearly, this channel gets way more entertaining when we start drinking.
Welcome back to another episode of Bonded by Spirits. This time around, we're going to taste two of the most sought after. And the reason why I say two of the most sought after is because these two are not exactly the same. One is an off the shelf. One is a barrel pick.
So they look like identical twins, but they're actually fraternal twins.
One's got a freckle and the other doesn't.
True story.
And there it is. It's a gold freckle. So this is the Don's Liquors and Wine barrel pick, barrel number 244 of the Antique 107, one of the most sought after bourbons in all of bourbon kind, if you will. Bourbon hood. It is by far my favorite, and I think I've expressed that in a previous video with wine tastings, but I won't give anything up there. But this is a scenario where, again, James has been kind enough to not drink the entire bottle of something he had in his care, which is something that I cannot say that I do. If James has described me as the person who breaks $100 bill and then the rest of it is gone immediately. This is my $100 bill, as James described.
Notice it is still sealed.
Yes, as soon as this thing gets opened, I promise you there will be no more videos of it. Unless my wife may film me drinking it on the couch.
Or I take it home and save
Straight out, yeah. Well, sometimes you have to tell your friends, take this home, don't bring it back.
Yeah.
Yes, unless I ask you to desperately. So I've never had, honestly, I've had Antique 107 and I love it, but I've never had a store pick.
Neither have I. Never even seen one. So this will be interesting for me.
This is great. And honestly, we're very lucky to
It'll
have this.
also be kind of entertaining to watch Jason open a bottle that is sealed. This one actually does have a tab, so he should be okay.
I do have my knife.
Most
I will go to my side.
most Wellers are screw tops,
Yes.
but the Antique and I believe one other have a cork.
Foolproof.
Foolproof has a cork.
Single barrel.
Yeah.
CYP?
BP.
CYBP, yes.
Oh, here he goes.
There it is. There's the $100 bill.
Oh, broke the seal.
The $100 bill is out. Oh,
Damn, done.
Oh, we're done. We're spent. Look at that.
Oh,
your
there's
top
the-
is different
yeah.
than my top.
A
Oh.
little black W and a gold W.
Oh.
Oh, and that one's embossed. This one is
This
not.
this one is embossed. You're right. Oh.
Fancy.
Well, that's a barrel pick for sure.
Maybe it'll encourage you to actually recap the bottle after you take the cap off.
All right, so we do have confessions to make. I will leave the cap off for, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 seconds. That is a no-no.
I get antsy at about second
He's
7.
just assuming that if 26 seconds has gone by, that I'm not going to do it.
I have a problem. I have an issue with
it's
that.
okay. It's a good problem because,
I figured
in all honesty,
Why let it evaporate off? If I poured it, I just recap it.
is it a bourbon sommelier?
No, an alcoholic.
Alcoholic, that's
Yes,
right.
we talked about
Alcoholic would say, put that cap back on.
Yeah.
ASAP.
So now we're gonna pour. Jason's gonna pour a full bottle. We'll see how that goes.
I'm really good at pouring. I have a strong pour hand. I do not lightly pour. Holy crapski, that smells delicious. I mean, I'm just gonna. I'll pour yours small then. Was that what you wanted?
I don't care.
Did you want a tiny one?
Good Lord, you already went crazy. There you go. That's better for me.
A drip.
Notice mine is capped. Jason is still over there farting around, not capping. his bourbon.
24, 25. Ah, got it. Sweet Lord, I almost got knocked off my chair. I would have been on the
You
floor doing this.
Almost ruined the bourbon.
Sweet Lord. All right, I gave
Put
him.
that over here.
I gave him the bigger one.
Put that over here.
I give you the bigger one.
I don't care.
You get the
All
bigger
right.
one.
So keep the regular Weller on the
Right,
left
right.
and the store pick on the right.
Correct.
Now, in keeping with our first in the series, we're going
hang on a
to.
second. I just opened this. Why are they at the same level? Yours has already been opened. Did I pour too much?
Because I pour. I pour like a normal person.
How is that possible?
You pour like a guy that's trying to.
Does your bottle even get
Get in my
Is it like,
pants.
does it have something inside of it that keeps it filling back?
Remember, we sat around talking about golf most of the time. Now Reynolds is getting ready to release an affidavit saying that at that meeting he was alone with me.
Don't do that with the liquor, Russ. It's so George Bush.
Yes, yes.
Damn it.
All right.
Anyway.
So, in keeping with the first video in this series, we're going to go ahead and go with the store pick first, the
Okay.
single barrel first,
Okay.
and then share our thoughts on it. I can tell you right now, just by looking at the bottle, just by looking at the color,
Is it a more amber? Or
it's 100. It's way more amber, way more red.
Okay.
I mean, like a very.
But I mean,
noticeably-
so essentially, this is a batch, right?
Yeah.
This is a mixed batch.
a mixed batch, and this is one
single
barrel.
Okay. All right.
And you can tell just by holding them up that they're different colors.
Let me do that. I can tell one's fuller than the other, but I don't
Yes.
know what to make of that.
Well, we will definitely enjoy this. That's for sure. All right, let's go with the nose. Oh, so nice, so sweet.
Oh my goodness.
No
There's
harshness
no
to it.
booze coming through. There's
For 107 proof, it's just nice
leader
and settled.
all day. Caramel, tiny bit of oak.
All right,
Smooth.
we're going. Cheers.
Oh yes.
There's that 107 proof.
It the proof is certainly
Oh yeah.
always going to be.
No, I love that.
It tastes, but it's perfect.
Got
with this
so much
blend.
flavor, and for a wheated, it's got a lot of flavor. But it is still smooth with a good burn on the backside.
Breathe it in.
Some vanilla, caramel, a little bit of fruitiness for me.
Yeah, there's some. I get a dark fruit kind of taste, but I definitely get the caramel. A little bit of the or caramel, as you mentioned.
That's a
that was
town.
a city in
It's a
California.
town in California.
Yeah.
Clint
Um,
Eastwood used to be mayor.
Oh yeah. Of Caramel City. Oh.
All right. Can we have the roll call, please?
Ice cream cones once banned are back. There are more public restrooms. The library is getting a new annex. And the Planning Commission has been revamped. Eastwood fired the 4 members who opposed him. Mayor Clint has taken control.
Oh, good. That tells you a lot about it.
Yeah. Oh, this is.
They like their actor politicians.
Dude.
Ronald Reagan, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Oh,
Clint Eastwood.
No, it's me.
Yeah. Rob Lowe. Oh no, not Rob Lowe.
Maybe.
He
one
did a
day.
sex tape.
Maybe. Oh, maybe one day. He's come a long way
He
from
does,
that
yeah.
for sure. But
Yeah.
In the front yard.
Oh well, his Ring camera just announced the motion detected in the front.
thank
yard.
you, Ring. All right. How about a hush? Quiet on the set, Ring.
All right.
Oh yeah, no, the caramel, vanilla, definitely tiny bit of oak in there, but the sweet wheat smell is
Definitely.
obviously because I mean you smell most of the bourbons we drink are rye, high
Yeah.
ryes, right? I mean at least if not a rye fully, but a high rye for sure. I mean we did the Four Roses.
Well, they're usually
Single barrel.
corn, rye, barley, right?
Right. So,
So
I mean-
there's not wheat in there, and so when you
This-
see when you get a wheated one, it definitely has a different. They're all going to have corn,
It just doesn't have that spicy,
Right.
hot.
that bite,
But yeah,
and there's a sort of a rye fruitiness too that
Mhm.
comes in sometimes.
Mm.
So I'm saving that for
Oh, man,
my
I could-
next taste.
I could drink that all day.
Reach up there for your agua.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely need to get some agua in this one. Go between. Oh, let's go. All right. Okay.
You're swirling your water, just like the
Yeah, that's some good.
That's good
I think that's Brita. Is that
Yeah, that is Brita.
Yeah, Brita.
2023.
Brita 2023.
30 minutes old. All right. Here is just the regular Weller. Okay. More nose, more alcohol on the nose, for sure.
But still, the vanilla, the caramel, definitely the caramel, but the vanilla is there. I
There's
think.
a lot more fruit in
I
this.
think there is a little bit more of that. I agree.
I got a lot more fruit on mine. Like a lot.
But not as much vanilla.
No. This
Um,
one has a lot more of the darker notes to
Mhm.
me. Darker fruit, caramel, vanilla, oak.
This is
This one has a really bright fruitiness to it
Right.
with vanilla and caramel as well, but the main one I have is fruit.
finish is different. I think all the smells carry through in the taste on the first one. This you have the wheat. Definitely have a sweet taste.
This one actually finishes smoother. It doesn't have as much burn going down.
No, you're right. No,
So less flavor,
but not as much.
not
yeah.
as much burn.
Well, I mean,
Definitely,
they
you
have
can tell
been
the difference.
they have been blending them for a very
Yeah.
long time, so you know that's not going to
Definitely
come
tell
out
the
bad. I mean, but
Honestly,
there's a distinct difference for
I
sure.
prefer the single barrel. I do,
Yeah,
because I like the darker flavors, the darker caramel, the darker vanilla, the darker fruit.
I mean, just smelling them against each other,
Mm-hmm.
you can. This is just
Oh,
There's
there's
no-
good balance.
yeah. There's no booze coming through at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. No matter what, I mean, a 107 is still going to be, it's still going to have a little bit of the booze in there. I mean, it's very hard to hide
It's
that.
107.
Yeah, it's very hard to hide that, right? I mean, it's no Old Scout.
I'm very pleased.
Store
I'm very yeah. No, there's no that one did kind of light
Yeah.
you up.
Oh,
didn't
yes.
it?
that was Dragon's Breath.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a crazy scenario to have a very young 107 proof and think that it was far beyond that in its proof. But yeah, check out our video on my double blind that James set up for me. There'll
I
be
can
some-
kind of do them
there'll be
a little
some
bit.
familiar, bourbons in that one.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly though, I
I
still could drink them all day. Either one
I'd
of
still
them.
pick this one. I'd pick the store.
Only because I know that it is what it is. I think again, for me, the mind is a powerful tool. If I know that is the single barrel, I mean,
Well, I like them both quite a bit. I just like I've always liked higher proof, and this tastes higher proof to me, and I love that.
but balanced at the same time.
It is.
So it's
the nose
not,
is balanced. The flavors are balanced. And price, pretty much the same, honestly.
Sadly, right now, if you do go to Don's Liquors and Wine, you can get this in a bundle with the Distillery 291 out of Colorado, and they have their Don's Liquors and Wine pick bundled with this. And if you split it down the middle, you're paying
107.
about 120 per bottle. No, it's 225 right now.
So about 112.
112 a bottle, and you can't get the standard Weller online for 112.
If you do, they'll go.
Please do.
It's
Yeah,
a pretty good deal, but it's
Right.
getting harder and harder to find.
But in the Distillery 291, their barrel pick is fantastic in its own right. It's just 127 proof, and it's got a little bit of little kick to it. But the Aspen Wood Stave is something that you won't find in any other.
Yeah, it's got a definitely unique flavor.
Yes, it does. But but I'm really glad to have been able to buy them in the bundle and get this for much cheaper than I would have otherwise.
And Don's Liquor's easy to work with.
Super easy.
Easy,
But, I mean,
fast shipping.
if you have a problem, there's a number to text message if you have an issue. I mean, I have never gotten better service online for any alcohol distributor. So by far the place I would send you to go.
So we're going to keep waxing
Yeah.
poetic, but what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up. Jason and I are going to finish up what we've got here, and hopefully you'll like, subscribe, comment, or share our content.
For sure.
Love to hear from you. Love to interact with you guys. Let us know what you'd like to see in the future, and
That was it.
we'll see you next time.